Hi everybody and welcome to Photomikes Garage. Okay, so today I'm in my GR86, my 2022 brand new Neptune Blue GR86. Very happy, it's a beautiful day, it's kind of hot. So finally, I have completed the break-in of my new GR86. It's taken a while, 1,000 miles has gone by, and now I'm ready to totally thrash the car. So what I want to do today is to do a baseline 0 to 60 in the complete stock configuration of my new GR86, because I intend to do some modifications on the car, some simple cheap modifications, as well as maybe some very expensive modifications in the future. And I think that these modifications, from the cheap and easy to the expensive and hard, are going to make a difference on the performance of this car and will affect the 0 to 60. So today I want to get a baseline so that when I do these mods, I'll have something to compare it to. Okay, so I'm in a beautiful part of the Mexican countryside to do this 0 to 60 test. And right now we're in Mexico. That's right, we're in Mexico. I can see a taco stand down there. Might get something to eat down there later. But today, what we're gonna do is a 0 to 60 time of my new 2022 GR86. Now, the only mod that I've really done in this car, and it doesn't affect the performance, is I've lowered the car on RSR springs. I did a video on that and I absolutely love it. The car looks great. You can see that it's got very little gap at the top. Went down 1.2 inches in the front and about 1.5 inches at the back, and I think the stance now is perfect. I also added 1-inch spacers both front and back, and that just sort of brings the stock wheels out to the lip, and I think it makes this car look great. Okay, so one of the first things I'm going to do is change my rev limiter. As you can see, the yellow line starts at 4,000, so I had that in so it would give an audible warning, plus it also gives a visual warning. Let me show you right here. See, there you go. So that's pretty easy to reset. So I'm going to reset that because we're through the break-in mileage. As you can see, we're at 1,078 miles. So we're past break-in. So let's see how we change that. First of all, you can change it right here in the controls on the steering wheel. Okay, now units, warning volume, and screen settings, down to rev, and there you go. You can see that right now we have a 4,000 RPM. I will select that and I will increase it. Let's see. And as I increase it, you can see the yellow line changing. So this is a very easy way to change your warning system. Okay, we're up to 73, 74. Okay, so the most it will go is up to 74. So now we have the full dial. We can use all the revs to do a 0 to 60 and see how fast this car really is. Now, to do the 0 to 60 time in this car, I'm going to use my Dragy. My Dragy is this little piece of rectangular plastic. It doesn't look like much, but it's packed full of goodness. It's magnetic. You just attach it to, say, the roof of the car, and it will connect up to the satellites up in the sky there. And using GPS, it will tell you exactly what speed you're going, your 0 to 60s, your 60 to 0s, quarter miles, lap times. It'll do all of that with the help of the Dragy app. Let's just open that, and it's so simple. Okay, there's Dragy. Let's connect it, and it is connected. And you can see from the blue light that our Dragy is connected to the phone. Okay, so as soon as it says ready, you're ready to do your 0 to 60. And also, you can record the video of your 0 to 60. So this will record your video. You can mount this in the front of your car, and as you can see, that's what it's going to look like. So as you can see, this is a relatively cheap way to record your 0 to 60s and quarter mile times in a very accurate fashion. So I highly recommend the Dragy. And for this 0 to 60 run, I'm going to turn the traction control off by holding this button, holding it longer enough, and all the traction control is off. And also we have our sport racing tachometer, whatever. This tachometer emphasizes the upper part of the rev range, which makes it very easy to time your shifts, and it de-emphasizes the bottom, so it's quite an interesting feature. Now you can mount the Dragy anywhere on the roof, but in this case it won't stick because this roof is aluminum, but the side part of the roof here is not, so we can put this right there and that's going to stick. And that's a very powerful magnet, so it's not going to fall off. Now, it's not the best day to do a 0 to 60. It is later on in the day. It's around 2:30, and it's pretty hot here. Now, it's not hot compared to other places in the world, which I know has been quite difficult, but it is hot. It's 80 degrees here up here in Canada. And the DA, according to my Dragy, which also tells you the DA and the temperature for your runs, the DA is 1,400 feet. Okay, here we go. 0 to 60 in my GR86. All right. Okay, that was pretty exciting. That was 6.56 seconds, 0 to 60. Not as good as I was hoping for, but of course I left pretty easy, as I'm sure you could tell. I'm sure I could do better than that. All right, there you go. My first 0 to 60 in the GR86. I'm sure I'll be able to do a lot better next time. Anyway, thanks for watching Photomikes Garage. I will see you next time.